missed you before, and now where I'll find comfort, God knows. 'Cause you left me just when I needed you most. Now most every morning I stare out the window and I think about where you might be. I've written you letters that I'd like to send if you would just send one to me. Oh, I need you more than I needed before. Now, where I'll find comfort, God knows. 'Cause you left me just when I needed you most. You left me just when I needed you most. Just when I needed somebody to talk to. Just when I needed your body to touch. Just when I needed a friend. Just when I needed your love. You packed in the morning, I stared out the window and I struggled for something to say. You left in the rain without closing the door. I didn't stand in your way. No, I love you more than I loved you before. And now, where I'll find comfort, God knows. 'Cause you left me just when I needed you most. You left me just when I needed you most. Left me just when I needed you most.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Join Andy Williams, Michael Kerr, and Lennox Smith, the Ground Report team on M1047 as they rip apart the lies, half-truth, and misinformation that the mainstream media never discuss. The Ground Report. Hard-hitting, informative, undiluted, uncompromising, and unfiltered. Monday to Friday on M104.7 FM. Get the raw facts before making any life-changing decisions. Only on The Ground Report.
What goes in is a local something that makes it all taste better. It's the flavor of our culture. Come from here, come from there, and everywhere. It's the special flavor that makes us savor at the Royal Castle. Oh, from the Royal Castle. Royal Castle. Flavor to the bone. Royal Castle. Taste the very own. Royal Castle is the local something that makes it all taste better. Taste the unique flavor of our culture at Royal Castle.
Sheltech Electronics, Capital Plaza, 11 to 13 Frederick Street, Port of Spain. So you're looking for the best prices in gaming products? Come on down and visit Sheltech Electronics, the gamer's paradise. Get the latest PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch system, games and accessories, Apple Stream, Roblox cards available. Daily clearance items up to 70% off. Pre-order new releases and save 15%. Come on, visit us online at sheltechelectronics.com. Cash in on the bargain. Sheltech Electronics, 11 to 13 Frederick Street, Port of Spain, 627-3757. Cash in on those bargains now.
Having to lose someone you love is already hard, so funeral services and arrangements should be made easy. And at David Guide & Son, that is what we guarantee. We guarantee our customers exclusive services at affordable prices. Our services include funeral pre-arrangement packages, casket customization, great customer service, and the latest in body preparation technology, and the best fleet of vehicles to give your loved ones the send-off they deserve. With 4 convenient locations, feel free to call us or visit us at Port of Spain, 623-4906, Couva, 636-2435, San Fernando, 610-5062, and Point Fortin, 610-9200. With full funeral packages starting from as low as $7,500, call David Guide & Son Funeral Services today. David Guide & Son Funeral Services. Distinctive, not expensive.
Coming soon to Siparia.
On Wednesday, August 30th, Omoja Promotions presents Legends Under the Stars. Legends Under the Stars. For one night only, come experience a musical journey like none other.
Well, it was one of those days. Not much to do.
The night before the holiday, Wednesday, August 30th, we gather at Center of Excellence.
This is how we do it.
All genres of music from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
Y'all ready?
The DJs who rule with the baddest mixes, the baddest mixtapes, and the mature styling of the country's hottest DJs. Featuring, he is coming back for Legends Under the Stars. Teddy Muhammad. Get those tickets now at Aruba Sports Bar at Disco Mat at International, Twin City Mall, and Arima. New Luna Sports Bar and Lounge, Graves Car Wash, Trinity, The Cabin, Moss Babe Enterprise, Arima, Bottomie Up Face Fashion, 2 locations, Faffin Street, Arima, and Francis Plaza, Main Road, Chaguanas. Massive Styles, Arima. For your ticket hookups, call 333-2777. A Night of Legends Under the Stars. Powered by More 104.7 FM, the official station.
Tiny and Ari Restaurant, number 67, Western Main Road, opposite Standard. For breakfast daily, Monday to Sunday, from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. On the menu, sada roti, Friday, roast beef, pie, coffee, tea, Milo, vegetable pizza, pancakes with assorted vegetable. Lunch specials daily from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Chicken pilau, $25. Assorted lunch from $25 to $40. Soup special and crab and dumpling. Delivery of food available. Dinner a la carte on the pavement from 6 p.m. until burgers, chicken sandwich, hot dogs, fries and chicken, nuggets, shrimp burger, gyros, and anything else you can think about. Call 382-9347 to place your orders 7 days a week.
Trinidad and Tobago, get ready for We Party.
We Party in Chaguanas is August 26th.
This is yours truly, Darren.
Dr. White.
This is the Hitman Howard team.
We Party.
It's DJs, artists, and great entertainment.
Hey, this is MC Biggs.
I am the superstar.
We Party.
Join the More FM family. This is the old school assassin music chess. Is We Party.
With music like this.
Sabina Yoka, I want to know
And this.
We wanna drink that
Free cocktails for ladies and more.
T&T Limers, the new state-of-the-art nightclub in Chaguanas.
Mo FM in Chaguanas. We, the whole Mo FM team, we party August 26th.
Yes, We Party. That's lovely. Get your special $100 tickets from any announcer or DJ of Mo FM.
in the morning, unless we're talking high.
Yes, we party. We party.
So come have a great time.
Trinity Lighting, 123 Western Main Road, St. James. Special on LED bulbs. Purchase 4 LED bulbs for $100, get 2 free. Trinity, they stock a wide variety of electrical supplies and specialize in light bulbs and parts for all your residential, commercial, marine, and medical fixings. Remember, buy 4 LED bulbs for $100, get 2 free. 628-8373 or 622-6935. Check them out on Facebook, Trinity Lighting ETC Ltd, or shop online at trinityetc.com. In the Miami area, contact them at 305-354-2033 or 305-932-0727. Remember, Trinity Lighting welcomes you to their main store, 123 Western Main, St. James.
The rainy season is here, so be weather smart and change your tires to handle the nation's wet roads. After all, you don't want to be the one to cause any accidents, do you? So why not check out Racetrack Wheels right now? They're the only one that gives you quality tires to hold the road properly. And to top it off, Racetrack Wheels carries all sizes of tires for all makes of vehicles. They are the sole distributors for Salem and Achilles tires. These tires carry a full manufactured warranty and is the #1 tire for comfort and performance in this rainy weather. We have the latest rims in all sizes, all at drastically low prices. We also do blank wheels that could be drilled to your vehicle specification. It's all about new technology and keeping ahead of the game.
So hurry on down to Racetrack Wheels, 3 locations: 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, 82 Bethany Road, Bucco, Tobago, and 64th Southern Main Road, Chase Village. Or call 285-9168.
So my friend, take it from me and be weather smart this season and change your tires right now at Racetrack Wheels.
So you need a big prize, big money too. One thing that you could do. Scratch that, and win plenty cash. NLCB scratch. You could be an instant millionaire or win 10 grand a month for 20 years. Get a nice payday each and every month or win a best ride and park it in front. Buy a combo, win money for total. Be a winner, you know what to do. Scratch that, and win plenty cash. NLCB scratch.
Visit any NLCB lottery center and scratch that today to win instantly. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
Put food on your table. ADC is affordable. Shop at ADC Supermarket, Cleaver Road. A very comfortable and clean environment. These prices are unbelievable. Come see for yourself. We have the best alcohol prices. Don't miss out. Get those specials on liquor. Put food on your table with ADC Supermarket, conveniently located at number 4 Cleaver Road in Arima. Every Friday and Saturday is real vibes and live entertainment from your very own DJ Christian on Friday and Saturday. Everyone is talking about ADC Supermarket. Shop in comfort and in a clean environment with the best prices for all your grocery needs. Secure parking. Remember, free delivery. Put food on your table. ADC is affordable. ADC Supermarket, number 4 Cleaver Road in Arima.
Hitman Howie T presents Teams in Uniform and Sportswear Cooler Cruise, Sunday, 27th August, morning, 9 a.m. sharp on the Harbor Master. Featuring 3CT and Antics, MCC, DJ Christian,
I'm drinking rum and Red Bull,
TC and the Hitman, Howie T. Howie T. Live performance by Ziggy Rankin.
This is how we do it.
Teams. Uniform. Tickets cost $200. Get them now at Bobby's Bar Cura, Sion's Bar San Fernando, Revive Beauty Bar, Mokoya Lights, Caliente Bar Cura, New Luna, Aruca, Vance International, Trinity Mall, and Arima.
Join the line, grab your bottle and spoon. It's a party in the engine room.
Kirby's Kitchen, Busy Corner Ball, Chaguanas, Woodside Cafe, San Juan, Caps Bar, Cura's House, Sour Tea, Amanda's Grill, Excellent City Border Spain, and 104.7. So pack your coolers and team up for Teams in Uniform Cooler Cruise, Sunday, 27th August on the Harbor Master. 104.7 FM is the official station for this event.
Looking to complete your home or business project? Well, the place is Michelin Hardware. We carry a large selection of roofing and plumbing supply, lumber, steel, water tanks, tools, and more. Get your sand, gravel, sand fill by the bag, yard or load. No one beats our prices. Visit us at M&R Building, number 97, Eastern Main Road, Aruca, or call 646-2144. WhatsApp 327-7761. Michelin Hardware.
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santosh G. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then call Priest Santosh G. 756-8401. That's 756-8401.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Disclaimer. More FM Limited, its owners and associates, accepts no responsibility for statements made by the talk show hosts or their guests. More FM Limited does not endorse any of the information provided during this commercially booked segment as the truth. That you have to judge for yourself. We, however, reserve the right to question statements made. But in this time of misinformation, government-controlled media, and corruption, it is sometimes hard to get the truth. But we must try. It is not our intention to discriminate or annoy anyone. We believe it is our constitutional right to free speech, to voice our opinion, and our duty to the population and country to expose the truth. More FM Limited takes no responsibility for the opinions of others.
I was going to the Oval one evening, and I stopped as it was drizzling, and a radio station was on. And on that radio station, which wasn't my favorite station, but it was on in the vehicle I was in, a most vulgar and outrageous radio program was on the airwaves, called the Ground Report. You all remember that? In that report, it was the nastiest, dirty. As a matter of fact, what caught my attention was how filthy the program was on our airwaves. And I was asking myself, how could this be permitted on the airwaves of Trinidad and Tobago? Election or no election. And it was all about me and my father and my mother and this, and I had raped this, and I had done that, and the Ground Report. They want to know what the plan is? The plan is to put an end to this.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Father, who art in Zion, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come on earth, thine will be done on earth.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Before it's too late, please, oh God. Wake up! Wake up, TNT! Oh God! Wake up! Wake up!
We must make government work for the people rather than have the people work to keep a government in place.
You must defend
develop a sense of self-reliance. You must develop a sense of confidence. And you must know and remember that parliamentarians are your servants and that you are the lords of the land. And so I ask you to put your hand on your heart, every one of you, and shout after me, I am the government. Louder, I am the government. I am the government.
The people of Trinidad and Tobago are stupid, and I have to listen to that foolishness. And I have to listen to that foolishness. Well, that is so cliched. I'm not really trying to interfere with the bridge between the rich and the poor, because there's nothing wrong with the rich getting richer, but the poor must come out of poverty. Eh? So
well, that's kind of bridging the gap, you know.
That is the equation. It's not a seesaw where one has to go down for the other one to come up. You have to find a way that you encourage the rich to get richer, because in getting richer, they create opportunities for the poor. Opportunity. And of course, if one wants to take advantage of opportunities that are made available, one has to prepare oneself, right, to make the sacrifice, to make the effort, because out of effort will come reward. So it's not a simple up and down situation. It is that you have a target of ensuring that no one is left behind and that there's opportunity for everyone to move up.
One of the things...
The price of fuel by 15%. I then realized that was not enough. I came back again in April and I raised it again by 15%. And I came back again just a few weeks ago and raised it by another 15%. They haven't rioted yet. So I might raise it by another 15% in April of next year.
A code, a mafiosi code. We keep each other's secret. It's only when you break rank, you go there and expose us, and for that, we're going to kill you politically. It's the code of the Cosa Nostra. As long as we stay together, we will survive together. And we agree not to breach the code of secrecy. And annoying me in the intervening period. You know what time I get up in the morning? I go to bed between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, and I get up at daybreak. And when I get up nervous many times. Because what's going to happen to us as a people today? And all of a sudden they're concerned about debt in the country. They're concerned about who hungry. They're concerned about who's starving. They're concerned about... Just give me a break. Thank you very much. I was going to the Oval one evening, and I stopped as it was drizzling, and a radio station was on. And on that radio station, which wasn't my favorite station, but it was on in the vehicle I was in, a most vulgar and outrageous radio program was on the airwaves, called the Ground Report. You all remember that? In that report, it was the nastiest, dirty... As a matter of fact, what caught my attention was how filthy the program was on our airwaves. And I was asking myself, how could this be permitted on the airwaves of Trinidad and Tobago? Election or no election. And it was all about me, and my father, and my mother, and this, and I had raped this, and I had done that, and the Ground Report. They want to know what the plan is? The plan is to put an end to this.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Oh boy, 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 oh boy. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Time check. It's 40 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock. And you're listening to the Ground Report. Yours truly, the Pitbull of Radio, Lennox Smith, Michael Kerr, Director Cuff, and you the people out there in your thousands of you. A pleasant good morning to you. Let me say a pleasant good morning to all maxi taxi drivers, PH drivers, bus drivers, truckers. A pleasant good morning to you. To all senior citizens, a pleasant good morning to you. To the physically challenged disabled people, you all are people too. A pleasant good morning to you. Mr. Pleasant, good morning to all loyalists Tobago. Yes, our sister Tobago. Tobago, a pleasant good morning to you. Well, as you Tobago knows that today we'll be facing our THA election / cooperation local government elections. It is each and every one citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. Well, in this case here, Trinidad, to practice your constitutional rights, enforce your constitutional rights to whatever political party in which you would like to work for or vote for. Yes, your boy Pitbull have to be very, very careful today. But his years in this radio business, and the Pitbull of Radio is not a fool. What we cannot do is campaign on election day. But there's no way no one can tell us that we can't encourage the people to practice their constitutional rights today. Today is D-Day. That they should go out there and vote for a party of their choice. Voting is very important. Elections have consequences. And I know show or no vote. Today may or may not end up having consequences for you, the people of Trinidad. Tobagonians practice their constitutional rights on election day for the THA. The Tobagonians came out and vote for the party of their choice. They came out. They did not stay home. They choose a party and they cast their votes. Trinidad, today, August the 14th, you have an opportunity to enforce your constitutional rights as a Trinidadian in this local government elections. Voting is very important. Voting have consequences. Not voting also have consequences. Because when you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance. And today, no. The show go on as usual, but not as usual. Today is absolutely no campaigning for no political party. Whether you like a party or don't like a party, or however, who you're voting for and who you're voting for. No. Today is about just going out and vote. Today is about still highlighting your issues. How much murders happen over the weekend? How much flooding situation happened? And all the above. Just like the newspapers that will still print. And if you're going to the Express, you're going to the Newsday, you're going to the Guardian. You're going to see the same issues in which we will be discussing, while urging and making sure that people go out there and vote. You'll see no way that the papers and them have nothing because it's election day. Whatever is the issues, whatever is news in Trinidad and Tobago, by media, it has to go on the way it has to go on.
Wake up! Oh God, wake up! Before it's too late, please, oh God. Wake up! Wake up, TNT! Oh God! Wake up! Wake up!
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
And I have to listen to that foolishness.
So before I introduce my co-host Lennox Smith, again to all callers, today, August the 14th, it's against the laws of Trinidad and Tobago to campaign for a political party, to influence anybody in the direction of any political party. But today is not a day to stop talking about the issues in which you face on a day-to-day basis. I wonder who home get invaded yesterday. I wonder if last night any old senior person get their house breaking or murdered. We're gonna check the dailies, we're gonna check it out. Who get bounced down? Who end up in accident? Who house burned down? If rainfall, who flood out? Who get a pothole and end up off the road in an accident? Who house had a slight fire and going to take their water hose and trying to wet it, but when they switch on the pipe it had no water? We go learn all of that today. All of that we have to learn. Our issues every day remains the same, and via the media, via 104.7, via the Ground Report, your issues must continue to be highlighted to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. The only thing you are restricted today in doing is campaigning for any political party. It's against the law. I remember when you're going by a polling station, but this is what the media is supposed to do. Don't wear the colors of the various political parties. Within I think it's whole day, Lennox Smith go clear that. I think it's between 100 meters away or whatever, but I think it's today, so we can't really wear no political party jersey and all them kind of thing. That will stand to be corrected when Lennox Smith come in, and many of you who understands that could always write up. I forget that aspect. Could always write up on Real Media TT on Facebook, Real Media TT on YouTube. Let me say a pleasant good morning to the hundreds of you that already lock on to Real Media TT, the Real Media TT family. A pleasant good morning to you. Today is D-Day, August the 14th, Elections Day. And I will hope that each and every one of you there that are look on to Real Media TT encourage yourselves, your family, your friends, your dog, your cat, your rat, your ants, everything to go practice their constitutional rights today, which is to go out and vote. Go out and vote today for the political party of your choice. Oh, my mind ain't go, my mouth ain't go slip at all. I know the PNM waiting, they say the Lennox thing. Say, hey, the pitbull go slipping, we go catch them. Today, we go catch them. Catch who? Meanwhile, reaching live just so you know, I'm not a fool. I just always tell people that. Sometimes I might pretend I'm a fool. And whenever pretending I'm a fool, it's a play dead to catch Kobo alive. To those you, the people in your maxis that are listening now, find that 2 hours. Go out and execute your constitutional right, which is to vote for a party of your choice. So if you're traveling in the maxis, in the taxis, in the PH vehicles, you're in a bus, you're a trucker, you're getting a lift, you're home listening, today is a very, very, very important day that each person in Trinidad should make time, make that sacrifice, have that will, get that courage, give yourself that hope. Make sure you have that faith, or faith is before hope. All citizens that I'm connecting with in your thousands of you, whether you are in Valencia, whether you are in Grandi, whether you are in Toko, Matura, whether you are in Diego Martin, Carenage, whether you live La Puerta, Bagatelle, Eligon Avenue, Simeon Road, Cerulean Road, St. Lucian Road, 4 Roads, Carenage, Chagaramas, Port of Spain, Cocorite, Maraval, Plantiches, Maracas, Malik, Mount Hope, Barataria, Mondo, Aranguez, Beetham, Sealats, St. Augustine, Tunapuna. All you, the people of Trinidad, that have a responsibility today to go execute your constitutional right, which is to go out and vote. Go out and vote for the party of your choice. Arima. I'm going to say a pleasant good morning to Mount Pleasant. Eon, a pleasant good morning to you. All the people of Mount Pleasant and Arima, pleasant good morning to you. My good friend Ducky. Yes, Doc. Pleasant good morning to you. Malabar people, a pleasant good morning to you. Maloney, La Hoqueta, Valencia Grande, go straight up. Faizabad. Let's go up on the next side. Warrenville, Felicity, Caroni, Madras, Las Lomas people, Brazil people. Chaguanas, Edinburgh, Londonville, Enterprise. Today's D-Day. Don't stay at home. Today's the elections of Trinidad and Tobago. The local government elections, August the 14th. We have until 6 p.m., 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. to go out, execute our constitutional rights. Let's do it. Chase Village and environs, Freeport, Hoover and environs, San Fernando, Marabella, Gasparilla, Ikakas, a pleasant good morning to you all, quite down there. Point 14 people, Labre people, Rosilac and all these various places, Mondesi, Erin people, today is a very, very, very important day to each and every one of you, the people of Trinidad. I can't say and Tobago get their opportunity. For you, the people of Trinidad, today is a very, 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 very important day. Don't let today bypass. Don't make no excuses today. For you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, not heading to the polls and going and cast your votes for the political party of your choices. Let me say, before I say anything,
I was going to the Oval one evening and I stopped as it was drizzling and a radio station was on. And on that radio station, which wasn't my favorite station, but it was on in the vehicle I was in, a most vulgar and outrageous radio program was on the airwaves called The Ground Report. You all remember that? In that report, it was the nastiest, dirty. As a matter of fact, what caught my attention was how filthy the program was on our airwaves. And I was asking myself, how could this be permitted on the airwaves of Trinidad and Tobago, election or no election. And it was all about me and my father and my mother and this, and I had raped this and I had done that, and the ground report. They want to know what the plan is. The plan is to put an end to this. And annoying me in the intervening period. You know what time I get up in the morning? I go to bed between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, and I get up at daybreak. And when I get up nervous many times. Because what's going to happen to us as a people today? And all of a sudden they're concerned about debt in the country. They're concerned about who's hungry. They're concerned about who's starving. They're concerned about... Just give me a break. Thank you very much.
Lennox Smith, a pleasant good morning to you, my brother. How was your weekend? And Trinidad and Tobago, don't forget, wherever area, when you call, let us know the area in which you live, and make sure and let us know that you are heading out there to vote for a political party of your choice. I don't want to know your choice today at all. All I want to know is that today you're calling from various areas, and during the course of the day you are going to practice your constitutional rights and go out there and cast your votes for the party of your choice. Lennox Smith, the lawyer, you go ahead, my brother. If I do anything wrong, tell me.
You as well, my friend. Are you hearing me loud and clear?
Yeah, and if I do anything wrong, please let me know in advance. Go ahead.
Are you hearing me loud and clear? First question.
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Loud and clear, indeed. Yes, indeed. But of course, you are quite correct. We cannot promote any political entity at this point in time, or candidate, as the case may be, or political position, one way or another. And if because of the what I consider to be the fine line that is usually associated, because as you rightly know, and we have told the people that politics influences all aspects of the human life in a particular society, so we cannot get away from that. But of course we can identify distinct areas such as promoting a particular political idea or political entity or candidate, as the case may be. No, all of that stopped at midnight last night, and today is about voting, and of course that is only fair. Today you don't want to confuse anybody in terms of the choice that they would have made. There was a campaigning period where people would have had the opportunity to make up their minds, and even before that particular period. And you are quite correct. This is a constitutional right given to all citizens who qualify, because you know there are citizens, you may be a citizen but not qualified to vote. And that is to say, if you are below the age of 18, but you are still a citizen. So that is clear. But I think I must also, of course, disabuse certain notions that would have been not from any political promotional perspective, but to make it clear that our democracy is one that requires eternal vigilance. In fact, anywhere you go in the world, otherwise there are always individuals, organizations lurking in the dark, if you want to call it that, in order to compromise and to undermine that democracy. Democracy, what it is? Well, it is government by the people, you and I, of the people, you and I, and for the people, you and I. Make it very clear. You see, I'm saying all of this to say that it was disingenuous of our Prime Minister, who became the Prime Minister because of the same electoral process, and to tell us that no infringement of that
fundamental right to choose our leaders was not broken or was not breached when he went to the parliament and took the I thought it is important to let us understand that. And why we are here, you should have known that by now on the podium on the hosting. So I'm not going to go further, except to say that the one that is supposed to be the repository and the exemplar and the person who we look up to maintain and protect our democracy and our right to certain fundamentals to choose our leaders. I think in that regard, it was incumbent on me, and definitely to bring to the attention of law-abiding as well as constitutionally oriented and concerned persons of those kinds of statements, because it just fanned the flame of possible dictatorial tendency and autocracy, which is of course the opposite of democracy. That is the extent to which I want to go. I want to of course say to all of the electorate, all of those who qualify, as I said earlier, that you do what is normal in such circumstance. It's your civic right, your civic duty, and of course you get up fully accurate with the issues, and by now where you will place your votes, your X. You go, of course, wake up, say your prayer as I would, have some slight or light breakfast, and then go to the polls and of course do what you have to do in order to for all intents and purposes better the life in Trinidad and Tobago. That's the best we can do today. Of course, tomorrow we will continue with the hardcore and do our analysis a little later. I want to say, as far as I am concerned, I will be going on the corridor transformation at 12 o'clock. We call it the 12 o'clock, the 12 noon update, and we will look at some of the voting trends in the sense that the level of turnout, the speed with which the exercise is being initiated and completed, some of the teething problems that may exist, and most importantly, to provide a service really as far as numbers are concerned, whether it be ones for the EBC or interested parties who have a vested interest in the election itself, even though all of us must have an interest in it, because it is about future, it is about advancement of Trinidad and Tobago, it is about uncompromisingly ensuring that no one attempts to undermine our democracy and our right to vote. I think those cannot be overemphasized. I want to say as well that if you your ID card is expired, for example, you still can vote. If you did not get, of course, a polling card, you still can vote. What you need to do is to find the polling station, however, in order for you to cast that vote, because what is important today is the binders, those records that will be should I say safely stored in the archives or the records of the EBC will now be given to the presiding officers and other officials of EBC who would be doing their duty supervising the elections under the Representation of the People's Act, and therefore that binder is the important thing. So therefore, if you didn't get a polling card, you find yourself at the polling station and you of course get to the information. There is always an information officer, whether a particular building like a school or a community center has more than one polling station, because they will occupy different rooms in the same building. But of course, you can only vote in one electoral district, so you need to find out that. And then of course, if you are in such a situation where you believe that it is too much of a headache, you may believe that, so we try to make it easy for you, that is what you should do, and you go there and of course get the information from the EBC EBC information desk right there on the compound. But as you know, political parties set up their mock station a distance away from the polling station where all the activities are taking place. Of course, the police will be guiding such activities to make sure that they keep the distance that is required by law and common sense, because of course some polling stations may be so located that there may be a difficulty in meeting the distance required by law, but I know that common sense will obviously prevail in those circumstances. But even at those mock stations, which of course will not have any symbol of any political organization, as the case may be, but let's face it, we have been there, Andy. We know that political parties will have special T-shirts that they will be wearing, so you could identify. But of course, is a technical way to avoid being fully identified as a political entity. So you can get information there as well, but that ought not to influence you as to who to vote for. You can go there, get the information, but that doesn't mean to say, even if you know whose jersey represents what party or entity, because they are independents as well in the elections, that doesn't mean you have to vote for that person. You make up your mind and you go, of course, and it ought to have been already, and you go to the polling station, go through the process through the officials of the EBC on site in the polling station, and you go in the quiet and peace and comfort and security and uncompromising in terms of people watching over your back. And remember, no one can know who you vote for. Let us not waste time with that. There are those on the campaign trail that give the impression that somehow they can find out or know who you vote for. No, that this is called secret. It is not called secret ballot for joke or frivolously. It is called secret ballot because it is exactly that. No one must know who you're voting for. That is why you don't have a show of hand, and your ballot paper is folded in a particular way as well. Not even those who are not connected to you and officials of the EBC must know who you vote for. At the end of the day, even when the count is taken, because it's just an X, and of course thousands or hundreds of ballots in the box itself that will be of course unlocked, and all the ballot papers thrown out, and the count begins at around 6 o'clock this evening. And then of course those who represent the various political entities and interests will witness that exercise. It is then of course resealed and sent to the returning officer, who then of course does another count of all of the ballots that would come in from the various electoral district for that particular electoral district. And then of course it is forwarded to EBC, and finally a tally is made, and of course the results would be announced just about, it should take 2 to 4 hours after 6 o'clock before we start to get some kind of results coming out from that exercise. Any questions on your part?
Yes.
Any issue? Go ahead.
Well, we as media, it is, I want to believe it's the right thing for me to highlight. I don't know how true it is, but a white vehicle, PDG 86897. Right, we are seeing pictures whereby a lady came out of that car with her 2 children, and the lady have in her hand what resembles a ballot box in her hand. And I would like to know or learn who is in charge of really holding or walking with a ballot box. Whether it be I could walk with a ballot box and go wherever, and I could have a train with me, put it in my car, or does it have rooms for ballot boxes so if it go? But already we are seeing a civilian holding a ballot box. There are 2 train behind, one in a red or train all relatives, I don't know. One in a red top, a black tights, one in a kind of light blue and a black tights with stripes. They all have on slippers on their foot. So, you know, it just I'm confused, and it will have many people in Trinidad and Tobago confused. So, could you give us an idea how those things go about, or if just like how many other people in Trinidad and Tobago could be walking with ballot boxes by themselves, just so? I don't know, just asking.
No. There's a specific process, and of course, I'm giving my own experience. I have been a presiding officer in the system prior in another incarnation one, and because I familiarized myself with the process as executed by the EBC, solely responsible for this exercise. So what would have happened? The EBC would have recruited, of course, their various staff for polling day. In the case of a polling station, well, you will have, of course, the presiding officer who will be charged with the responsibility to overnight, like yesterday they would have gotten, of course, their package with the ballot box and all of that, and would be responsible for setting up the polling station itself, as the training would have provided them with all of the knowledge, because there would have been a training process as well, and therefore the only person to have control of the empty ballot box before the poll starts, and they should get there and set up, of course, the polling station before 6 o'clock. I will be surprised if after 6 a person is so derelict in their responsibility as far as the presiding officer is concerned.
So which should mean that just one thing, which should mean that that lady that walking with something resemble a ballot box going to the Mount Lambert Community Center, that means she's if she's the as you say, the polling agent,
the presiding officer,
if she's a what?
If she's the presiding officer,
or if she's the presiding officer, if there's a presiding officer, well, that's not a problem.
70 minutes past 7.
Right, but let me ask something. What the citizens have to give us the guarantee that box where the presiding officer is walking with by herself? Because I know, well, when she if she's a presiding officer or any presiding officer, when they now lock in the box, obviously it will have overseers watching. Hey, look, the box lock, it have nothing in it, it is clean like that. But remember, she left the presiding officers now, or if she is left the comfort of that first oversight and was in a vehicle by herself. What now stopping that box being full with ballot papers and them kind of thing? And do it have a next process when it reach there at the Mount Lambert Community Center, if voting is going on there? What accountability we have that it have the checks to make sure that before people start to drop in their ballots or vote 6 o'clock this morning, that it don't have ballots in it? It don't have.
Very good question. First and foremost, let's assume without knowing all the facts that person may be late. I mean, and that late, I mean, is very late for a 6 o'clock initiation. But of course, first and foremost, the electorate and the citizen, any citizen, must first, of course, not only observe, but they could record just as on their cameras and so on, and forward that information to the EBC. That's the first thing. But the process is that when the presiding officer gets there and they decide, of course, to open voting, it is usual for not only clerks from the EBC and others from the various parties that are there to witness the whole exercise. The presiding officer has a duty and responsibility to have all of them witness the opening of the box and the emptying of it to make certain there's nothing in it. And of course, during the course of the day, from that point on, lock it back, of course, and then the voting process starts. So all must be witnessing and ensuring that there is nothing inside of that box. but pure air space, and then of course it will then be relocked, not sealed, relocked, and then of course voting can take place thereafter. Of course, when that exercise is complete, 6 o'clock, and the count is made, and the ballots are put back into the box after it would have been checked. Then of course it is sealed and forwarded to the presiding, not the presiding, but of course the elections officer, who is responsible for that particular electoral district.
All right. So you are saying before the 6 o'clock start, a representative from the various political parties, alongside whoever is the presiding officer at that polling station, they're supposed to have a key to open and let every political party see that it have nothing, absolutely nothing in it, and close back.
Yes, and even when the situation through the training, the presiding officer will also be aware that even when there is no one, for assuming that there is no one from representing the various political parties or so, are they independent of EBC staff, just about when they want to open the first 2 or 3 persons, depending on the discretion of the presiding officer, they can invite them in to witness the opening of the box and the clearing of it, or the making sure that it doesn't have anything. And there is also a recording mechanism as well, where people must sign saying that they witnessed the box was open at the commencement of the exercise, as well as at the end of the exercise as well.
Well, all right, thank you so much. Well, Trinidad and Tobago, the lines are open. Today is voting day in Trinidad and Tobago local government elections. And again, we urge each and every citizen of Trinidad and Tobago in the east, the west, the north, south, central, anywhere you're from, as long as you can vote in Trinidad local government elections, please do so. Go out and cast your vote for the political party of your choice. The lines are open. Let us know where you're calling from.
Of course.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Go ahead, caller.
Morning, caller.
Hey, Andy. Mikey and Lennox is original Tagarigua.
Go ahead, the original Tagarigua man. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I get up this morning and I bathe, I see my prayers. Well, I don't know how to do my thing.
So you're going to vote for the political party of your choice?
Yes.
All right. Very good.
Yeah, so I gone. My wife went already and come back. So I'm going to do my part too.
Very good.
Very good.
The original Tagarigua. Nice. And we're going to take some calls again, because we want to urge and encourage each and every individual today between the hours of 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. to please go out there and cast your votes. Vote. Vote for a better community. Vote for the ills that you're facing within your communities. Choose one party or the other of your choice that you believe will deliver what you are asking of them to do for you. Go out there.
And we can take that to the ridiculous as well, because you can also say that you don't have to vote for things that are good to benefit you as well. That is the absurdity of democracy. It gives you the right to be wrong.
Yeah, that you don't have to vote. Imagine that. Morning, caller. Morning.
So you don't have to vote the right thing.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I have a question.
Good morning.
Good morning. If somebody didn't receive their ballot paper, can they just go with their ID and vote?
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Because it's a weird situation. I got mine, but my mother didn't get hers, so I was just...
Yes.
You can.
Whether you got the polling cards Trinidad and Tobago, no matter where you're from, you get it or you ain't get it, you can go out and vote. It will have a presiding officer there. They will run through your scenes. They will allow you to vote.
Okay, great. Only one thing I would like to request, please. I would like the clip with Mr. Pin to be played with the ammonia. Could you play that clip for the country, please?
Mr. Tim? Well, I know it, girl.
With the Pin, Mr. Small Pin, when he was being interviewed by the reporter from the United States concerning the ammonia.
The amount of
the money
Trinidad could supply Europe with gas. I suppose is that what you're referring to?
I would like the country to hear that interview just again, please.
I hear you.
Thank you.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with, of course, with the politics. But if we can, we can.
That's what I want people to be reminded of.
I just want to.
That's what I'm watching. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you. Yeah, I just want to make one point quickly, and Andy, that do not expect that if you moved to another community, let's say you are from Laventille, and let's say you moved to Tonopuna, don't expect that without you informing the EBC and they making the appropriate adjustments in terms of your address. Don't expect that you living now in Tonopuna and suddenly you could go somewhere in Tonopuna and go to a police station and your name will be on the binder. Understand that you have to go back to where you registered. Remember that. So that is an impossibility if you did not take the necessary action to have your address change. So if you registered in Laventille, then you have to go back to Laventille in order to vote. I want to make that very clear. It will not automatically be in terms of your name in a polling station in Tonopuna.
Right.
Let's get that clear. All right. Okay.
Whatever is the address, what Lennox is telling every citizen is whatever is the address that EBC know about. That is the address that you have to go back and vote.
Right.
Not your new address. If it's your new address and EBC knows about your new address, well, right, you will vote there. Other than that, you have to go back to your address.
All right.
The original address where you registered and got your ID, or change your ID as the case may be.
Yeah,
go ahead, caller.
Yeah, good morning to the big wood man. Morning, Andy. Morning, Mikey. Morning, Club. Morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Andy, with that issue is very spoken with that box this morning, well, Lennox was giving us a definite. I want to tell people, everybody. I mean, everybody have a cell phone now. Technology reaches stage. Everybody in Trinidad and Tobago have a cell phone. So I'm asking everybody to be a reporter. Everybody walk with your cell phone. Anything you see looking fishes, looking out of the timing, looking anyhow that it shouldn't be, take a picture and bring it to the public. Anybody could do that thing. You don't have to be, you know, so walk around with your phone in your pocket. You see anything looking in fishes, anything that is not right should be, we covering the whole election just like reporters. So asking people to go out and do that. We want a free and fair election. We want a fair day today. Asking everybody to go out, do your franchise, and whoever you choose, whoever you feel the vote for is up to you. That's your business. All we are asking everybody to do, go out and do your duty. Thank you.
All lines are open, Trinidad and Tobago. Let me give you all the numbers. 229-0251. That's 229-0251 or 239-5120. 239-5120. Or give us a WhatsApp call or a WhatsApp voice note on 366-3053. That's 366-3053. Let us know where you're calling from. Let us know if you already went and vote for the political party of your choice. Let us know that you are encouraging other people, friends and family members and every single body to go out there and vote today. And any questions that you will want to know, well, we have Lennox here to be able to answer it. And you see the last one he just put in place there, which is again, if the EBC don't know about a change of address, you have to go back to your address from before. Yes. So if you get through that HGC house, but you was living, let me say, Lavanty, but you get through that HGC house in Orupun, and you never change the address of the EBC and let them know where you live in Orupun now, well then you cannot vote in Orupun. You have to get yourself right back to Lavanty and go and vote. Nice, the lines are open. Go ahead, caller. Pleasant good morning to you. Where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the ground report this morning besides going out and vote? What is the else that you face? Or what went on over the weekend? You get home invaded? What go on? Go ahead, caller.
Morning, Andy. Morning. Victory this morning. Victory. I've now come out and put my finger in the ink. And I know today is victory. Although the place, it's too early. Still people, the place kind of scarce now. People, I haven't seen much people on the way and in the voting station as yet, because as I say, it's kind of pretty early, right? So I went in early and I did it. I now reach back home, right? And they're trying, this government, you understand, they're trying to put everything now. You're hearing everything they want to. Just imagine this. 2 days before election, they're putting out everything telling you they're giving you. Because why? They want people to lose their focus. They want people to lose focus and go in there and put them back. But people not stupid anymore. You understand? They're giving you income tax. They're giving you houses. They want to fix the road. They want to fix the canal. They want to fix everything now. It's too late for that. People's eyes are open. And I hope by this evening I will jump so high for joy. And it's victory today, Andy. Victory for us. Victory for UNC. Victory.
No. Andy, we'll have to question them on that.
Again, Ms. Lahokita, you're supposed to be smarter than that.
Victory for the electoral process. You could say that. Victory for the electoral process. People got a chance to vote finally for the party of their choice. All right? Mm-hmm. So please, people, we don't want to find ourselves in any kind of promoting the campaigning of any party, irregardless of our position. I think everybody should know that, and therefore you go to the polls and do what you have to do. But if you are communicating with us, please don't tell us about who and promoting any kind of sentiment that will suggest that you are electioneering. That would have come to an end midnight last night.
You ain't see Trinidad and Tobago. I started this morning, and in no way, the pitbull in no way go down in any direction of promoting any political party other than promoting the elections. The elections and how important it is. Right? So let me be smart, please. Morning caller, where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the ground report this morning?
Hi, good morning. Just a woman said, I just came out and said I did not have my ID card. I did not have my
Wait. You're well breaking up. We want to hear you properly. You're saying now come out and vote, and they don't have this for you, they don't have that for you.
No. I said I just came out and vote, and I did not have my ID card. I did not have my poll.
Oh God, girl, you gotta call me back, That phone, you're singing like an alien there. We hear in pieces. You don't have your phone. Yeah, you're singing bad.
Okay, then.
We want to get you clean because we want to know you now come out and vote, and it's sounding like something very important you're telling the people.
You can vote without your ID card or without your poll. People, you can vote without those things. I just came out and vote.
All right, I ain't here. Lennox, you heard?
I think she's saying that they don't have, she doesn't have a poll card nor an ID card. But if she goes to the once she knows where her address is, then if you go to the polling station, there is an information officer where you would traditionally vote. I don't know if it's the first time that you're voting, which will make it much more complex. But your name, but your ID is supposed to be in the binder, the official, should I say, store or data that.
But if your ID card, if your ID card expired, you could go with your expired ID card and get a vote.
Yeah, you could go with the expired because the name will be on the binder. You see, the important thing is the binder. Once your name is in that binder that is with the presiding officer there, you don't have a problem. But
all right, but what do you have to swear affidavits there, because we'll have people like that there saying, well, this person is you. There is a process. You have to say that this is you, and therefore you have to sign some documentation indicator. I can't recall the form that you have to sign on. Lennox, they said, watch out the pit bull is think outside the box now. This is good, especially for all the people that have expired ID cards and don't really go in because they know them thing taking long. If they go out there and vote, remember one time it come like the presiding officers or the this or the that, it come like they put in your back on a day, so it will have a notification that your ID card is expired, and one time I believe that can start the process in you getting your ID card. Because the process was done there. Well, of course, because there will be documentation, even though one is not necessarily connected to the other, but certainly that will help, I suppose, when you're ready to go and renew, as the case may be. Because yes, ma'am.
You can also lose your ID as well. You see. So there must be a provision there because of the presence of the binder. Once you know where the polling station is and where you're custom voting, then that ought not to be a problem. It'll take a little more time, but certainly
you'll get a vote.
It is worth it. It is worth it, and of course, your civic duty would have materialized. Having regard, of course, to the crucial nature of this particular local government elections.
All right, ma'am, go ahead. We're trying to hear you because it was well breaking up.
Are you hearing me better now? Are you hearing me better now?
Now, hear what to do for me. Call me back now. Call me back.
Okay. Then.
Call me on the next line. Let me see if it's that line or if it's you.
Not a problem.
And of course, we will have some EBC numbers for you as well, so that you can call them. There's emergency numbers for the EBC, and of course, one or two other entities where you can probably get the assistance.
Go ahead, caller.
I want to apologize to the whole of Trinidad and Tobago. The tongue has slipped just now, you know, in this type of way now. The tongue slipped. So Trinidad and Tobago, I apologize for saying what I have said just now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Lauketa.
Thank you very much for that recognition and acknowledgement.
Morning, caller.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox.
Yes.
Lennox, you are a moderator. You're an educated person. You must know when people's tongue going to slip and take them off. You don't wait until the tongue slips. Take them off. I had to safeguard Mr. Amar's station, you know. Agone.
Thank you very much. Next caller. Oh boy, let's do it. Let's do it. Morning caller, where you calling from? What's your contribution on the ground report this morning? Have you already went out and practiced your or enforce your constitutional rights today, which is to make sure every citizen have 2 hours to go out there and vote? Did you so far? Let us know when you call if you already did it or if you're on your way to. Go ahead, caller.
Andy, pleasant good morning to you and your staff here. And as I drive in on the highway, I did went and vote already in my area is in Waterloo. I'm telling you that I'm driving on the highway with that beautiful sunshine, and I hope that today, as we get our civic rights, that every citizen come out and go ahead and do your civic duty and vote. We have passed through a lot, we are going through a lot, and we must do what is right today and come out and vote. So I ask God to bless you all. Take care, and you all have a safe, productive day today by doing your civic right. Thank you, gentlemen, and have a blessed day.
Thank you. Next caller. Pleasant good morning to you. Caller, where you calling from? And what's your contribution on the ground report this morning? And have you already went out and vote, or are you on your way to go and vote this morning?
Well, I am calling from the Aruka district, and I still I still on work, but I think I will be going to vote just in the next like 45 minutes. I think I go in and have to vote like up by the Aruka district in the Borneo West area. So I ain't still nothing there yet.
All right, but you will be heading there in the next 45 minutes or so.
Outside of 45 minutes.
Outside of that, any issues when it coming to the day-to-day living in your constituency?
It have a lot of issues. I want change, and it have a lot of the old heads and them does not want changes. But we, who is the young people, we want changes. And I go in and change this whole situation. I hope that people see what's going on in this country right now and vote for change. Because change is not like you go and spend $100 in the supermarket or in the mini mart and you get back $15 change. Change is a lot. And a lot of people don't like change. But it's change again. They have to get change. Because if you see what's going on in the country right now, it's different. And that is why I go and vote for. And I don't really vote. I go and vote for change.
Thank you very much, caller from Aruka. I think you say next caller. Pleasant good morning to you, caller. Where you calling from? Have you?
Cedrus in the house.
Go ahead, Cedrus.
Good morning. The sun is risen in this beautiful land of ours, Trinidad and Tobago. Let us get it back how it was. Right? People suffering paycheck to paycheck. Let us go. Let us encourage our family, our friend, our mother, our sister, our brother to come out and do their civic duty, their right to get back this country back how it was. Too much suffering. Right? See just in the house and we coming out clean.
Thank you very much, Cedrus. Oh boy, and again, just a reminder, remember please, everyone, do not call the political party in which you support or however. It's about promoting voting this morning. It's about promoting voting. All right? And giving you the information based on if your ID card lost or if it is expired that you can still go and vote. You just have to go back to the place. It will have people to assist you there. Everybody could vote. Remember that. Morning caller, where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the ground report this morning?
Good morning, ground report. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. This is the UWI student. I'd like to update you guys. I have exercised my franchise to vote. I have done my duty.
What area?
El Socorro.
El Socorro, yes. We want to know the areas that you all exercise your franchise. Go ahead.
El Socorro Hindu School. Just the UWI student. I voted at the El Socorro Hindu School. People were trickling in. As soon as I walked out, there was a whole line ready to vote. So it's typical morning hours when people eat their breakfast and I already go just before they go to work. They go and vote. And well, I left there about 20 minutes or so ago, so expect some more votes coming in later on. So I just like to say that I'm calling upon Trinidad and Tobago, all these students, encourage your boyfriends and your girlfriends who are older to go out there and vote, because you know who has the better policies for education. I'm calling on the students of the University of Trinidad and Tobago after this wicked government nearly kill our UTT. I'm calling on the students of the University of the West Indies, the University of Southern Caribbean, MIC, NESC centers, and all other institutions across Trinidad and Tobago where adults applicable can vote, to get out there and vote for the party that has the best policies on education and funding for tertiary education, GATE, TechVoc, MIC centers, NESC centers, opportunities for students, opportunities for young people. Get out there and help show our old people what cycle they must break, and get out there and vote. Vote, you know exactly what you're voting for. UNC, NTA.
Again. Thanks, you student. But whoever and whatever they had to vote for, that is their own business this morning. I don't want to know. In no way. All I can say is last night rain was falling. Lennox Smith, I didn't realize if you realize we get some rain last night. But then this morning I see that the sun came out, and then I realized the sky is real blue this morning. I don't know if you noticed that, Lennox Smith.
Yes. Well, of course, some see it as an omen, showers of blessings, and this morning, of course, bright sunshine, and that is another omen. And you could, of course, translate that into some political effigy, if you want to call it that. But I will wait until 6 o'clock this afternoon. What I would want to get from those who are calling in, who have voted already, or are in the process, or are in the line, how heavy it is. We know that it is early days yet, or hours yet, as the case may be. But of course, heavy voting sends a particular message, as indeed a very light voting will also send another message, not necessarily of the same nature.
All right. So y'all, whether rain was falling or whether snow falling, we will discuss the falling of the rain or snow after 6. All we want is, did you already went out and vote? Where did you went and vote? And if not, what time you're going and vote? We need to know all of that. Morning. Hey.
Morning, Andy.
Morning.
Already went and vote in Tunapuna behind the police station. We had I was there 6 o'clock. We had about 30 people in the line.
About 30 people in line. When you reach up, but what? When you reach up, you know there is mark off for your polling box. They go mark out. Well, use number what on your polling box? You was number what voting?
The consecutive number for me was number 2. There was a lady in front of me.
So you was number 2.
I was number 2.
Right.
There, we had a little problem with the polling clerk. Like there was some young children, young ladies, like they was a little unsure. But the presiding officer in my polling booth, it was 1720. I must give her hats off. She made sure that she came, she showed them what to do, and they follow her instructions, and gradually we went through the process. And she said, don't worry, I know it's a little hiccup because you all are the first set of people that come in, and these are young polling class. But by the time a little 10 people passed through, they were getting hang of it. So we had a little hiccup, nothing major, but it went smoothly. Everything went smoothly. Okay. It was good.
Very good. And Ole, we want to know what number Ole was when Ole went and vote. What number? Morning caller, where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the ground report this morning?
Oh boy.
Kingsy.
Right.
Go ahead, man.
Yes, man. I must say good morning to you, Andy Smith, and Mikey. I hope Mikey wake up. Mikey's still sleeping. Let me see.
You already went and vote, Kingsy?
Yes, I went and vote. I was the third person in line.
Oh, third. So
I vote very
so when
remember,
I asking, because again it will help other people the process so they go know what they look out for. So when you went and they take your name and this and they give you a card if you did not know and all them things, they take the ruler and they cross you out as number what for that box? What number?
Right, for third.
All right, go ahead, Kingsley.
Yes.
Number 3.
Number 3.
All right.
True. Number 3. Right. Yeah. I didn't have my polling card. I did have my ID card. If you have a driver's license, they could also vote with the driver's license. I did have my ID card, and I went to the information. to get the number and where I go and vote. But this morning was very smooth. I voted in the area of Port Prince South, Eastern School, exactly I voted this morning. And it was very nice, it was very pleasant. The people inside there was very good. Everybody know me, so it was very nice, it was very easy for me. And well, people don't know where I stand and don't know where I looking forward to see later. But I am asking why it have no water this morning. Imagine it's election where people have to go and vote. There's no water in people pipe. What disrespect is that? That is that disrespect. But this morning, the government ain't send out no water for the people of Trinidad and Tobago, especially in Trinidad. That is a disrespect. That's why I don't vote very early. It's a disrespect to the people of Trinidad. To ain't have water. I go on social media. I see too much of people complaining this morning. No water, no water, no water, no water. I ask the people of this country, go out and do your civic duty. That is a right to go out there. Let the numbers be big. As we say that this morning is a bright, hot, shining sun. We are seeing that the sun is rising.
Again, we want to talk as Lennox advice. We're not talking about no sun, no rain, no water, no snow, no winter, wherever. At the end of the day, we just discussing the process and we will keep it as that. Oh boy. Right? Let's go to the lines. Morning caller, where calling from? What's your contribution on the ground report this morning?
Andy, the place clear down here, boy. Down in work, the place clear, no overcast.
Right. The place clear, I could understand all of that.
We have a
just
bright
be
day today,
smart.
Boy. Yeah. We have a bright day today. No clouds, boy. Have a good day.
All right. But you ain't went and vote yet. Before you go, you have to tell me if you went and vote, no partner. I's a serious man, you know. I want to know about. May nobody call and the place clear. But you ain't going to vote. You ain't planning to go and vote. But then we're calling and wasting my time. Me don't like to waste my time, you know. I like guys are straightforward person, like people straightforward with me. Yeah. Me like mama guy, you know. I like action. Action speak louder than words. Morning.
Good morning. Calling from Carnage, Scorpion, no water on the higher level for days.
Wow.
Good morning. Cough Andy, oh gosh, all supposed to be more professional than that. Kingsley, no better than that now, man. This you gotta try to stray away from the go sales campaign, the campaigning and the election. All trying to change the topic and try to be more neutral today now, man. Kingsley is supposed to have a better sense than that, Kingsley. That's my input this morning. But Scorpion and the upper level for days.
Other than that, Scorpion, you already went out to vote, or would you be going out a little on to vote?
I'm gonna do civil duty.
Very good. And did you encourage whether you have kids that reach the age, or brothers and sisters that reach the age?
Everybody supposed to know this voice, and they know my house and my family where their attention. And they know it's my attention.
Well, all right.
And they know our family going to do this morning.
Very good. Very good.
Better Trinidad and Tobago.
And what area in Carnage itself?
Scorpion, Carnage.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
No water on the upper level for days.
Very good. No water. I wonder if Big Yard and the rest of places have. Like Big Yard, Lansmeter, you know, all them other areas and them down.
How much days we looking at now?
Huh?
Well, the upper level, the lower level, we have a pressure system. We have a pressure system. About 78 days. The upper level.
Over a week.
Getting no water. And a kind of foolery leading up to election, man. Pressure bursting pipe. Days prior to the 78 days, and now they're going back to square one. After the pressure bursting pipe, we were shocked. But this could really happen. The people on the higher level could really get water. People was amazed.
And now
they're going back.
The water can reach up the higher level again.
No. As one of he never know a leak. can I cause the pressure not to go up? That is it. That's what I'm gonna do. Waiting for the celebration mood later on. Have a great day.
All right, Scorpion.
So
Go ahead, Lennox.
the pipe probably gets suddenly a set of holes in it, but still he doesn't know that that will prevent the pressure to reach the highest extreme of the system.
Nice.
A minister of public utility with responsibility for water. I mean, what more despicable display of incompetence?
Morning, caller.
Morning. There you go. I love Rowley. Boy, I went and do my civic duty because I don't take insults. I've tell all you that on the radio. I don't take insults. You know. I went and voted already. You know, because the people of Trinidad and Tobago are stupid. I don't take the insult. I went and vote again.
Right, and the people find a creative way to express their preference. Way. There's nothing we could do about that because it's creative.
Yeah, well, me and Seth know if they what they mean by what they say. They all I know he say he don't take insult.
We have to say that.
Yeah, I really don't know what he mean by that.
But I suspect they find creative ways of expressing their concern even to today.
Morning, caller. Go ahead, caller. You are on. Listen to your phones. Go ahead. Go ahead, caller. Caller, good morning. Chris Gallant is here. Talk a little harder, Chris Gallant.
That's Smith, morning. Chris Gallant here. When I voted this morning at the Success School, had a low turnout this morning early.
You was number what? You was number what?
I think I was the second person from my area there.
The second?
In Success Village, boy, that's a good sign, man.
And
Not really? All right.
And I this morning because one of the political adversaries, they have a vehicle that they transporting their people with. The man car just explode and hot water flash up on top of him this morning early as the gate opened. And the gate opened a little late at the Success School after 6.
Okay.
Almost 20 past. But it was good.
All right.
But easy voting otherwise. I remember Trinidad and Tobago have all their phones out there, have all their phones out. Any suspicious, anything dealing with ballot, anything dealing with free and fair elections, make sure you have all your phone and standby. Have all your video on standby. Let's take some calls. We want to know all who vote already and what number they voted and how much.
That is in Laventille, Andy, and you know I'm a bit slightly surprised that people are so conscious so early in the morning. I would see I'm here. I'll be moving around after the program, particularly in Laventille and East Port of Spain, and see what is happening here because that's the area that I am very, very concerned about in terms of that revolution that was being talked about on the campaign. Of course, we can't go into details.
All right, morning, caller.
Good morning to the ground reporter. Andy Williams, Mighty K and Lennox Smith. Good morning. And everything running nice. Hello?
Yes.
Go ahead.
COP, 2G, you went and vote already? You went and vote already in Point-a-Pierre?
Yes, I went and vote. Yes, in Point-a-Pierre I went and vote already.
In Point-a-Pierre, and in your booth, your booth, what number? Yeah, what number you was when you went and vote?
Number 4.
All right, how early that was? How early that was you went?
Well, I vote about 6:30 this morning. About 6:30 this morning. It had about 200 people. They line up already. But I was quite up in front. So it had a lot of people coming out early. But the disturbance that I see that we face in Market Road Community Center in Point-a-Pierre, about 50 feet before the community center for the electorate to go and vote. They dig the road. They're doing a crossroad now, crossing. And they dig the road and they make sure the road fix back over there for the people them to go. So sometimes when the old people them had to go, they had to jump over this 4 feet span now. And to me, I find that that should never be so. They should ensure that they fix something properly to have a complete, a perfect flow of traffic to go and practice their franchise for them to do that now. And but it's not just not Port of Spain area alone don't have no water, you know. It's the whole of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago this morning don't have water. Point up here over here don't have no water. We have young mothers inside here with babies that need that water to get up in the morning and make the milk for the children, and them they have to go out the road and buy a bottle of water, buy a gallon of water to make tea for the children and them. That's sad. And something I've been watching on the news. Lennox, how you feel when you watch the news? How you feel when you watch the news every night? Because mothers and children being terrified in the home, watching these news, and them every night is 4 murders, 5 murders, home invasion, and this is the kind of things we ought to be watching in the news every night. We have started to feel terrified in our own home. Do you know that I have 13 dogs home? 13 dogs, because I tell myself if I have to hire security, I will have to pay a security either $400-500 every day. So if I buy dogs, the dogs will love me, I will love the dogs, and it's 13 dogs I have to have in my yard to secure my property. 13 dogs, and yet still the people them who cannot afford those dogs and them, these are the people them that terrify in the home. I am watching the news and I am seeing young children, 13 years, 14 years, mothers, 45 years, grandmothers, terrified in the home. Nobody coming in the home, you know. But what we seen on the news and the robberies and the home invasions and these things, it have people frightened home. Frightened. It is a real thing.
So truth.
Ground reporter, have a good day.
Thank you very much, COP.
Well, up to yesterday, there was overnight instances like that as well. So it's really, really, really frustrating, and I don't know, it's traumatizing. I think the caller is right on the button as to how people are generally feeling. This is a Russian roulette environment that we're living in.
Go ahead, caller. Where calling from?
By the decision makers. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning to you. Where calling from? Have you went out and vote? How much people are encouraged to go out and vote? And if you did, what number you was when you went and vote?
Okay, I'm calling from Clifton Street, East River, Port of Spain. Well, you know, I went to sleep last night. I say my prayers. I get up this morning. I say, Lord, give me the strength. I'm going out this morning to do my civic duty. I went to the Bethlehem school and they told me that my number, what I had, was for Nelson Street. So I went across this morning. When I reached, the staff was very nice, very courteous. And they helped me through with the process. And I did, my number was number 3.
Okay.
And that was about between 7, 7:15, somewhere around there.
Great.
And I did my civic duty. There was a nice lady on the street here who was transporting people. You want to go to any one of the booth? Where you want to go? She's ready to carry you. So I had my voting done this morning, and I am encouraging citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, please, I am begging you, if you make up your mind as yet, try and make up your mind and get out there, because we need that change this morning. Thank you very much.
All right, what number you want when you went and vote?
Number 3.
So number 4, she said. Number 3?
3.
Oh, okay.
3.
3,
yeah.
okay.
All right. And that was about 6:30, you say?
Between 7 and 15. I find the process was a little slow.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
but how the line was? How the line was behind you?
It hardly had anybody. It had about maybe 5 persons just gathering up, now going in. You know?
No, going 5. All right, okay. Well, for East Port of Spain, that's a good sign, Andy, because I mean normally voting starts around 12 o'clock. You know, people say I forget to vote, and somebody had to prod them and so on. So if they're that early, that's a good sign.
That's a good sign.
That's a good sign. Yeah.
Caller, pleasant good morning to you. Where calling from?
Good morning, ground report. Good morning, Mikey Lennox, and everybody in Cuff. Now, I heard that people are calling and telling you that you didn't have the name, you didn't have the polling card. Let me tell you something. What I understand, and I'm sure Lennox will know, you don't need a polling card. It's only to tell you where your polling station is. Your ID card, you don't really need it. So long by law, your name is on that voters list in that polling station, you are allowed to vote. They have to let you vote. So long as your name is there. So I'm telling this, I hope people who listen to that. You don't need your polling card. And if you don't have your ID card, you can still vote if your name is on that.
You can use a license. If you have a driver's license, use it. If you have a passport, you can use it. If you have none, you still could go and vote. So long as your name is on the polling card.
So long as the key point is this: so long as your name is on that voters list, you can vote.
And therefore, in the binder that the presiding officer will have. Yes.
Right. Okay then. You all have a blessed day, everybody.
All right, but before you go, before you go with book, did you went out already?
No, I'll
later on.
Yes.
All right. Just wanted to know if you did, what was the number and how the lines look now? Because we want to know how the lines look. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Brook.
Andy, I am feeling a bit elated and confident that, of course, so early, even East Port of Spain calling that is not usual, you know. You know, except people like our good friend and so on, but outside of that, people calling in from East Port of Spain and Laventille and Success Village, that is a very good sign. Very, very, very good sign.
Wow. Nice. Let me play some voice notes there. All right.
Tell that woman she's saying the wrong thing. The number is 4. Right? The number is 4.
All right. Next.
Andy, good morning. You know, long I trying to call. A year ago, and I went on vote already, Valencia South. I was number 11.
All right, she went on vote in Valencia South, and she was number 11. Let's continue.
Andy, sorry, I can't find it.
That's now we're taking voice notes right now, callers.
Find it in my WhatsApp is a mess. But what she's saying is, it does not matter if you didn't have the ID card.
All right, we're not taking no calls. We're doing only WhatsApp. All right, which we dealt with that. Let me move to our next voice note. Let me just clear those voice notes and them there one time. Let me clear them voice notes.
Morning, Andy.
Anderson Wilson and all of you are not taking no calls on 366-3053. Running through voice notes. Mallet, no calls please. Running through voice notes.
Today is the day. Today is the day, Andy. The dead today. The dead today. White flags, no prisoners. Only white flags we're saying, but we want no prisoners. The dead. The politically dead today. And all I see in the horizon is a general election I see in the horizon, Andy. Have a blessed day, my brother. Have a blessed day. Today is a good day. They're calling it a lie.
Go ahead, Anderson. Morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. Andy.
Good morning.
Well, you will see Yellow Express and Mighty K Croft. Andy, you will see a missed call. That was at 4:31. Right this morning.
Oh.
You know, I was planning to walk. I was trying to walk along by the polling station. But I left one elderly because there's a good one in the community. I say, you go ahead. When I reached it's 8 minutes to 6. They open at 6. I was already in front of the door, inside the compound. A lot of other people too. So a lot of people the main business.
All right, so
The
that
main
early,
business.
Anderson Wilson, that early, and you voted in the Beetham in the Beetham area,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And how
Yeah,
many people it had in the
Beetham
lines?
Excel School.
All right, and how much people it had in the line? So estimate that over when you went.
It will be the traditional, you will have a vehicle going from point A to point B.
Right, but how many people was
Even though-
there when you reach there? How many people was by the school?
Mostly workers.
Yeah, yeah.
Only and about five of us.
About 5 of you all was
But
there
you know,
that
yeah,
hour.
and people keep coming.
All right,
People
and
keep
what
coming.
number you was?
I will say I was the first to vote, but
Oh, number
I
one.
let the elderly, yeah, so yeah.
Oh, number
I
one.
wasn't ready when I reached.
Well, all right. Thank you very much. And what about people in Beetham? Did you went about encouraging everybody within the Beetham and environs
Man,
to
Andy,
make?
Andy, I still doing that as we talk.
All right.
I still doing that. But I now was make some curry with a little rice and potato, and I'll be doing another rice. So I don't hold up on the pot for now.
Exactly.
So I will speak. We had a meeting going back and forth.
That pot so important this morning than people going out and vote. Boy. You had to hold up on
Because watching, I don't, we just can't call the name, but traditionally you will see them, you're seeing them, and I don't know, they want to beat them all people to go and vote. Yeah, something are wrong with the people. But these people, yeah, so as Mr. Phil said, when he's spelling PC, they just want to pick him up. So he want them people. I ain't gonna call him, but I don't know how it goes today. But Andy, people are for that. That's all I have to say.
Thank you very much, Anderson Wilson from the Beetham. Let me say a pleasant good morning to Anderson Wilson's wife. A pleasant good morning to you, Ma OG, and your grandson Hayden. A pleasant good morning to you all. Let's go to the lines. This is going very good. The people are encouraged. The people starting to believe. The people starting to get that will. The people feeling the hope. The people want change. And today, whereby in a local government elections, the turnouts in Trinidad and Tobago in history normally is below turnouts. The people are coming out in their droves, going to the various
all the signs are very, 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 very interesting. People have recognized the power in that index finger.
Yes.
And no one must deter you or make you believe that has no power and they can usurp your rights so to do. And we just have to refer to why we are having this election today, because somebody decided that they are more powerful than your index finger and decided to a small group of them decided to take that away from you. It's a good thing we have the Privy Council as the apex court of this country.
Go ahead, caller. Morning, where you calling from? Did you went and vote already? What number? And how much people are encouraged to go out there?
Well, and I went to early this morning and voted. I voted for Pottersville South, but the line was running smooth and nice. And I reached back home here.
Right, average. How many people you see there while you was there? 10, 15, how much?
About 6.
Right, about 6. What number you voted? What number you was?
I was number 4.
Number 4. All right.
Okay.
But I get you. The process running smooth and nice. The police everything under control long here.
Well, all right.
So that's when
and while you're done vote, are you at this point in time making your calls and encouraging many other people to go out and exercise their constitutional rights, which is to vote today in this local government elections?
Of course.
Very good. Today is a day that each and every one of you that are listening to the ground report this morning, when you done vote, your job as a street captain, your job as whatever, as a Trinbagonian, is to make sure and encourage and get people, whether they used to talk to a neighbor, talk to the neighbor today and tell the neighbor, go out and vote. You ain't care who they're voting for, but go out and vote. Make sure. Want to do that. All right, Triple G.
East Port of Spain, Laventil again, boy. That is amazing, man. And I mean, 5-6 persons this hour of voting. Yeah, that usually starts at around 12 o'clock in the day for our local government
Andy,
election.
good morning.
It happens in a national as well. Good morning.
Andy, good morning. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Andy, I'm leaving. I am leaving home so I could try to go and vote early. I'm leaving home. I could try and get to vote early. Andy, man, no pain, no strain. Andy, he's a boss. He's a boss. The Pitbull already. I'm a boss. I'm leaving right now. I'm pulling out the yard. Bye-bye.
No, right now, me and my wife organized to go and vote. We just cooking something and we walk on nobody Savannah and Malik in the center. Me and my wife go and vote. We into it, we go and vote. We go in and vote. Have a blessed and pleasant day.
Oh. Malik again, Laventil boy.
Good morning, Andy. Kumuto in the house here. No water up Kumuto. Going in 1 month and change now. Andy and all what I've seen, I ain't reached the boot as yet. I'll be going there, me and the family going there in a while. But I'm looking at the sun rising hot already, boy.
Again, we don't want to know about rain, snow, or nothing so. All we want to know is you all going and practice your constitutional right and go and vote. We don't want to know what color is the sky. We don't want to know how the snow falling. We don't want to know if the vagrant get food. All we want to know is that each citizen of Trinidad and Tobago today take this election, August the 14th, so serious that we must go out and vote. And when we done, we walk in Dundee till 6. We have to be our own street captains, our own individuals, and encourage our friends, our family, our neighbors, our brothers and sisters, our cousins. Encourage everybody to go and do just what you all do. Today is a very serious day.
So Andy, even if rain falling, you tell them to get the
umbrella. Get your umbrella.
Get your umbrella. Go do matter what. But it is a good thing. Today is a sunny day though.
All right.
Tonight is the night after the results is when all them UNC people will be disappointed and will be flocking the agricultural
why would he do that? A very experienced campaigner. Why would he do that? All right.
Yeah, that is the same Chopidiwa Lennox. That sound like the Port of Spain, man.
Yeah, that is the fella. That is the fella who very good. He got a big job to do a car parking technician job. Car parking technician. He changed the name, but it's the same drudgery work, you know. But he makes it look important. My friend Colleen, we will accept, but please don't make any aspersions or any suggestions. I shouldn't say aspersion, but suggestions that may be an aspersion of whether people should vote in a particular way or not. We would want to avoid that today. All right? You can start that tomorrow.
Hey, Andy. Morning, Andy.
All right, let me take this and then I'll go back to that because they're calling the phone. Go ahead, call away, calling from. What's your contribution on the ground report this morning? Did you went out and vote? What number?
Yes.
And when you're done vote, are you going to encourage everybody you know to go out and do what you did? Go ahead, caller.
Okay, I went this morning, I vote, my husband and I. He is number 1, I is number 2, St. Joseph, and everybody was coming in. I was so glad to see people coming in more and more and more and more. Andy? Andy there?
Yes, Miss St. Joseph.
Yes.
Yes, St. Joseph. Andy?
Yes. Go ahead, Miss St. Joseph.
Yes, so we're glad people are coming in more and more and voting. Okay?
All right, what about now you and your husband done? Well, it was number 1 and 2. Are you all at this point in time making your phones busy, encouraging all family members, friends?
Encouraging people to go.
All right. All right.
Okay, have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Very good, very good, very good.
Very good. When that time reached for the pit bull. When that time reached for Andy.
I still stunned with all them early calls from East Port of Spain and Laverton, you know. I still stunned about that, you know. Yes. I was expecting that elsewhere. All right, let's go. We'll see at 6 o'clock what transpires.
Blessed morning, Andy. Blessed morning, Lennox. And I got up this morning and said my prayers, drink a cup of tea, and I went and cast my vote. I voted Port of Spain South. The line was running smooth and nice, Andy. The police are blocked and making sure everything work out nice.
When we done with Rowley and PNL.
Next caller, next voice note. Short man.
If it's good for the other side, it's good for the
Short
other
man,
side as
than that.
well. We cannot compromise, and we must not appear to be biased either. So we cut off a particular car park technician, and we'll cut off this one as well, even though he's seemed to inferring on the other side of the coin from that of the car park technician.
Good morning. I want to know, I have my polling card and stuff like that, but I don't have my ID. I want to, can I vote with my passport?
Yes, you could vote with your passport. Yes, you could vote with your license.
Yes.
And yes, you could vote with none of the two. Just reach there. Just reach. So long as your name in the book, as they say, you can vote.
You see, because you would need your ID to get your driver's permit, so they will have that there. So that is a link. Go ahead.
Public servants, come out and vote. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know where to put your X. The elevated workers, come out and vote.
Morning, ground report. Tell that cacophonous babbler who called us now they and talking us that are rubbish from Forest Spain. I'm used to you. The sky is blue.
I suspect that person might have been doing what the rest do, so I cut it off one time. Yeah. Right? So
yeah, in fact, they make reference to that and must have known why we cut that one off. And made the comment subsequently. Yes, you did a good preemptive job there.
Yeah.
And I come like Hocketa, boy. My apologies. I forget. I'm not supposed to say that, but my mistake, right?
All right.
Thank you very much. We accept. I know people are caught with the moment, but be conscious, please.
You have no choice. Morning caller. We taking calls again. Voice notes done. I have no more voice notes. So all your calls. Let me give you the numbers. 229-0251, 229-0251, or 239-5120, 239-5120, or give us a WhatsApp call, or you can leave a WhatsApp voice note. Did you vote already? We don't know what number you was, how many people you see there line up when you was there, and when you done, are you encouraging many other people to go out and vote within your family and friends? Let's go. Morning caller.
Yeah, Andy, boy, I ain't going to join there. Just chilling out and watching. But I want to let people know, once they're in the compound of the voting facility, 6 o'clock, once they're on the compound, the gate closed. Don't worry. Once they're inside, because a lot of people when it's 6 o'clock, they're not running to vote. Make sure you're inside the compound. So they get close with you, you're entitled to vote. But if you're going long, because you're going long late, but I'll try to reach before 6 o'clock. Just want to let people know that. Locked on.
Thank you very much.
To prevent that, try not to be late. Target up to at least 12 o'clock so you know you have quite a lot of hours ahead of you before closing of the polls. So don't try to, there may be a number of intervening unexpecteds circumstance that may prohibit you, even though you tell yourself you might be early, going, let's say, quarter to 6, but then you end up with some pothole that you had to negotiate and the tire bus. So all these are real scenarios, but you can't afford that today. Today is too important. So therefore, everybody should target at least by 12 o'clock. You should have completed that exercise, and the remaining, of course, utilize the rest of the day up to 6 o'clock. And as the caller said, if you find yourself in that situation, then make sure that you're within the compound. They will close you inside, and then they'll have to complete the process. Those EBC officials will have to complete the voting process with who are within the precincts and in the line for voting.
Nice. I see a person on Real Media TT. I want to acknowledge people who already on Real Media TT on Facebook, Real Media TT on YouTube. If you already voted, let me know. Paul said they voted since half 3. Let me know where you vote. Write up where you vote. What area, where you vote. And let us know on Real Media TT, let us know how much family members, even if you live away and you're not here. As my good friend who sent a message saying, I live in the car park, I go in and vote now, I go in and vote. That person really is from outside. Dual citizenship, whatever, and they're back here to do the specific duty.
Yeah, I would love to hear more of them, because that is a supreme exhibition of patriotism and civic responsibility to, of course, you put yourself in double jeopardy, if you want to call it that, by having to pay for a ticket to return. I think that is a splendid gesture that needs to be highlighted. Let me say that we are here for only 3 hours. We try to provide everything for that is relevant to make sure that you have a smooth experience as far as voting is concerned. But we are here up to 9 o'clock, as you know. So let me just give you two numbers that you can call EBC itself in order to, of course, get any information that you may needed to get because of some incident that may have occurred. 785, take down that number, please. Find a pen, pencil, whatever. 785-8206. Let me repeat that number. 785-8206. That is their emergency number. And there's another number, 785-8211. 785-8211. So those are the numbers. We'll repeat it before we make our departure. But of course, as I said, we would love to go further and maybe stay until 6 o'clock. But time doesn't permit us having regard to the contractual arrangement that we have with the radio station.
Thanks. So for all the foreigners that are locked on to Real Media TT and did not get to come and vote, I believe and I know that while you are home today, whether it be in Canada, whether it be in England, whether it be a part of the Caribbean, whether it be in Australia or Australia, Japan, that people all day, China, listening to the Gong Report, make sure you use your phones, get on WhatsApp, get on social media, get through to your family members in Trinidad, your aunts, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters, whatever family you have in Trinidad, and encourage them to get up and go and vote. You all time now is now. You all have the power while you are out there to make sure and call, influence, encourage your family members that lives in Trinidad here to go out and vote. Be a street captain from where you are. Be a lieutenant from where you are. Be a part of change from where you are. By doing your duties and encouraging the rest of citizens in Trinidad and Tobago that are here, that are friends and family members to you, to go out and vote. Let them know, represent you. Represent you. I may not be home here in Trinidad, or I may not be home here in Tobago, but I call on my family members to represent me. Represent me. Go out and vote. Go out and vote.
Yes, indeed, the technology has shortened the distance, except, of course, for the physical presence, because you will need a physical presence to actually dip your finger in the ink. But certainly, you can't even do it virtually, but certainly you can do exactly what Andy asks. Encourage all and sundry who utilize the technology, very, very efficient, very efficacious, and of course communicate and encourage people to, of course, go out and cast their vote and do their civic responsibility.
All right, the lines are open. I'm going to give all the new callers the opportunity, and everybody can call. The numbers are called 229-0251. If you call already, you don't need to call again. 229-0251, 229-0251, or 239. The next one is 239-5120, 239-5120. Or give us a WhatsApp call, or leave us a WhatsApp voice note at 366-3053, 366-3053. All right, let me go. While no calls in coming in, let me take a WhatsApp voice note. Oh boy, let's hear. Well, it's a real calls, but I'll play these few WhatsApp voice notes here quick.
Andy, I made no response to nothing at all. All I say is the sky is blue. Lennox, you can.
Hey, we don't want to hear nothing like that, so I wouldn't be taking no voice notes from you again. I would not be taking no voice notes from the next individual. Right? That's it. Anybody that tell me about the sky, whether it be blue, red, green, or whatever, I really don't want to know. All I want to know, if rain falling, get all your umbrella, go out there and vote. If snow falling, pour on all your winter clothes and go out there and vote. Okay? Let's continue.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning to Trinidad and Tobago. Andy, most of these most of these people from certain parties were trying to call to destabilize the program this morning, so that you all will get some letter, some disciplinary thing from whoever. So you have to watch out yourself for them, especially if you know their voice who does be calling in with certain negative things. Call them off one time. You shouldn't even entertain their call or their voice messages, because you know where they want to go to one time to put all the station in jeopardy. We don't want to lose this program at all. This is the only thing we have.
Andy,
thank you very much. Thanks very much for that comment. Makes sense.
Andy, I tell all my family, make sure they go there vote and call them locked on. They're all out there casting a vote all over Trinidad. And you know, I live in Orlando. Boy, the last 10, 15 days, our temperature is so high, the sun is so hot. And the air conditioner is non-stop, 24/7, going. I hope my air conditioner will last for the summer, but I just put a new one in, it will last. Just like how it's so hot, it will cool up too. Talk to you later, Orlando.
All right, Orlando, and we heard that to all the foreigners. Orlando already made calls to all his family in Trinidad while he's out there in Canada. He made calls to all his family members and friends and whatever. He said the dog, the cat, the rat, everybody. He encouraged them to come out and vote. While he's there, he's doing his job. And we want all foreigners, do yours too.
I'm advising people to go out and vote. There are countries that people were not allowed to exercise their franchise. And when they got that, oh Lord, those are real. They were excited to go and vote. There are countries that women wasn't allowed to go and vote. And when the women got that, what? They had a party. So in Trinidad, go out and exercise your franchise, please, regardless of who you vote for. Doesn't matter. Go out and vote. People fight for this in some countries. So vote. Because when you vote, you have a...
Go ahead, caller. Pleasant good morning to you. Caller. Wow, next call. Here we're going to do. Morning, caller.
We have to go for a break, I suppose.
Yeah, go for
we
a
haven't
break.
taken a break for some time, Andy.
Morning, caller. Joe
Hello,
Ali.
morning, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Morning, Andy. Andy?
Yes, good morning to you,
Yes,
caller.
good morning.
Yeah, very good morning to you. I'm a caller from South Road, Footsway. And I'm looking to get a transport to go to my voting station, boy. I'm a one-legged man, boy. Last year, they cut off my leg, boy.
South or Pooch. Anybody could get a number for that, for anybody
But
that
the
connected.
concern him is Javed Mohammed. Javed Mohammed, he going up for the concern.
Jagrup Mohammed.
Javed Mohammed.
Javed Mohammed.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody that know Javed Mohammed, could you all send me Javed Mohammed phone number so I can call it out for this person to get on team?
My name is Roger Mahabir, boy.
Roger Mahabir. All right.
You know me, I held him as a baby.
All right. Well, then let somebody call him now who gonna know him and tell them you need transport.
All my children gone to work, everybody done vote and gone.
Oh, so anybody from the area there?
Boy.
All right. But make a call now. Make a call to somebody to get on time to check here with transport.
I have nobody to check him.
Hey.
I have transport. I don't know where to go and check him. If he call me, well then I don't know how to come pick him up.
All right. Well, all right, my brother.
I'm and I'm driving still.
All right. Thank you very much.
I didn't get that clear. He is mobile, but what's the problem? You don't know where his station is? Is something like that?
Yeah.
Because I got the impression from the beginning that he's immobile, but then at the end of it, he said that he can move around. The only
jump in the car.
The area is that he don't know where his station is.
No, but remember, if he driving still, remember he says a 1 foot man that driving still, so he just had to drive by the area schools and go to one of them in the close and tell them, and them go be able to tell him which party go and vote. That's all you have to do. Let me take our next voice note.
Yeah, so drive around.
Good morning,
my friend,
Andy.
and inquire.
Mikey and Cuff. This is the Brooklyn Iron Lady, aka Mama Juice. I've spent the whole time rousing up my grandkids to go out and vote. I've campaigned hard. From America, those who know me know I was on the trail. I did my duty. I cannot come home to vote, but I have did my duty. So my grandchildren, they are puffing up, oh, why we should, but I make them know this is the time to go and vote. And they are on their way to go and vote. The young people I spoke to in the community, they are on their way to vote.
Well done,
I
foreigner.
did my part. Trinidad and Tobago, it's time to come out and do your part. Vote. It is your right to vote. Whoever you want to vote, it's your right to vote. Bye.
Andy, good morning. Arima. I just want to encourage everybody, especially I want to target the lazy people who always complain about the sun too hot and there are things to do. I just want to encourage these people to go out there and exercise your franchise. It's free. Do not feel intimidated. I exercised mine this morning. My polling station was free. No issues, no problems. So I'm begging everybody. We complained, we cried, we quarreled. Now you have the opportunity to make the choice.
Good morning, Blessed. Good morning. Puna. I sent a message asking if I could vote without it, but you didn't tell me. I didn't get a reply. I'd like to know. Thank you.
Yes, you could vote without the ID card. We did reply. You could vote without the ID card.
Yes. The whole morning we have been saying that, and it's worth repeating. They said we're out of here by 9 o'clock, but certainly you can vote without the ID. The important thing is that your name is on the voters list. And of course, you can get that from the information officer posted there by the EBC. Of course, you may have a challenge with respect to actually if there are more than one building where polling stations are, or even within one building like a school where they would have different classes or rooms accommodating several polling stations. So that's the only challenge, but the information officer would be able to assist you, designated and paid by the EBC.
All right. Morning, caller.
And good morning to you, Andy Williams. Good morning, Lennox Smith. And Trinidad and Tobago, I urge everyone to go out and do your duty because we complain enough. And I want to tell the people in this country, go out and vote. Now, Cooper, I want to talk about Cooper a little bit. Cooper, nobody in Cooper gets a polling card. And I want to advise them who is hearing, as Andy Williams now say, you could go with your ID card. As long as you have your ID card, if your ID card expire a couple months ago, you can still go. You can still go because it will be on the list. Go out and vote. Gandhi people, East West Corridor, vote early. Stop, don't wait in evening time. Vote early and vote, and then you can do what you have to do. And let the country get an opportunity to breathe again. I love all you. I love Trinidad and Tobago, and put our country first, and then see about anything else, my brother. God bless.
Yeah. And just for information's sake, Andy, those persons who believe that they don't have an ID card and therefore you'll find out, but even if your name on the voters list, well, how the hell they gonna know? Well, I am John James, so I could easily go and impersonate another person. No, when that is identified that your name is there, because you would have said so. Then when you go up to vote, they will search the binder. There's a binder that is with the EBC staff that comes straight from EBC with all your original information. Yeah, and inside of that will have your ID, so they could match the picture with your face and know that is in fact you, and of course with your signature, and things will now be regularized for the purposes of voting. So I want to make sure people understand the system, because you may well say, well, how come they gonna know how they would know it's me? Well, that is the process. Why they would know it's you. That is why you can go there with confidence without a ID, and they will know that you are in fact John as opposed to Johnny.
So truth. Oh boy. So Trinidad and Tobago, we go for a quick break and come back. When we come back, more right here on the ground report. Oh, I can't play, so I have a very slight technical difficulty, but I will play from in studio. Yes. So I remind them again, and for those of you that have social media, make sure and when you're done vote, take a picture of your finger. All that is motivating. You done vote. Do a video of yourself showing that look your finger red, that you went and vote, and send it to your family members, your friends, your people that you know telling you, nah, me ain't going to vote. Send it to them. Encourage them. Make sure and do that. Not so, Lennox.
Yes, and always vote, of course, in your best interests. That is important, of course, and within the context of the national interests. That's the best we can do for you in terms of rationalizing, because yes, you have the right to vote, but you need to make sure you exercise your franchise in such a way that the development process for Trinidad and Tobago, all of us, this is we do so without any regret, because as one politician would have said, I think it was Bazio Pandey, elections or the right to vote give you the right to be wrong as well and choose badly. As some people say, voting has consequences, and when it is negative, it is not in the best interest of the population.
Very good. We take a quick break and come back. When we come back, more right here on the Gong Report. We'll be back again. Today is election day, August the 14th, and we expect every citizen that is listening to our voices here this morning, go out and vote. If you ain't gone ready, if you went already, hats off to you. Encourage the people that ain't go yet. And if you ain't gone yet, please go out and vote. And when you go out there and you do it, encourage others to do just what you do. We take a break and come back.
What goes in is a local something that makes it all taste better. It's the flavor of our culture. Come from here, come from there, and everywhere. is the special flavor that's bitter savor at the Royal Castle. Welcome the Royal Castle. Royal Castle. Flavor to the bone. Royal Castle. Taste your very own. Royal Castle is the local something that makes it all taste better. Taste the unique flavor of our culture at Royal Castle.
Sheltech Electronics, Capital Plaza, 11 to 13 Frederick Street, Port of Spain. So you're looking for the best prices in gaming products? Come on down and visit Sheltech Electronics, the Gamer's Paradise. Get the latest PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch system. Games and accessories, Apple Stream, Roblox cards available. Daily clearance items up to 70% off. Pre-order new releases and save 15%. Come on, visit us online at sheltechelectronics.com. Cash in on the bargain. Sheltech Electronics, 11 to 13 Frederick Street, Port of Spain. 627-3757. Cash in on those bargains now.
Having to lose someone you love is already hard, so funeral services and arrangements should be made easy. And at David Guide & Son, that is what we guarantee. We guarantee our customers exclusive services at affordable prices. Our services include funeral pre-arrangement packages, casket customization, great customer service, and the latest in body preparation technology, and the best fleet of vehicles to give your loved ones the send-off they deserve. With 4 convenient locations, feel free to call us or visit us at Port of Spain, 623-4906, Couva, 636-2435, San Fernando, 610-5062, and Point Fortin, 610-9200. With full funeral packages starting from as low as $7,500, call David Guide & Son Funeral Services today. David Guide & Son Funeral Services. Distinctive, not expensive.
Coming soon to Siparia.
On Wednesday, August 30th, Omoja Promotions presents Legends Under the Stars. Legends Under the Stars. For one night only, come experience a musical journey like none other.
Well, it was one of those days. Not much to do.
The night before the holiday, Wednesday, August 30th, we gather at Center of Excellence.
This is how we do it.
All genres of music from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
You ready?
The DJs who rule with the baddest mixes, the baddest mixtapes, and the mature styling of the country's hottest DJs for the last 2 decades. Featuring, he is coming back for Legends Under the Stars. Teddy Muhammad. Teddy Muhammad. Get those tickets now at Aruba Sports Bar at Disco Math at International, Trinity Mall, and Arima. New Luna Sports Bar and Lounge, Scrapes Car Wash, Trinity, The Cabin, Boss Babe Enterprise, Arima. Bottomie Up Face Fashion, 2 locations, Faffan Street, Arima, and Francis Plaza, Main Road, Chaguanas. Massive Styles, Arima. For your ticket hookups, call 333-2777. A Night of Legends Under the Stars. Powered by More 104.7 FM, the official station.
Tiny and Ari Restaurant, number 67, Western Main Road, Gym, opposite Standard. For breakfast daily, Monday to Sunday, from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. On the menu, sada roti, Friday, roast beef, pie, coffee, tea, Milo, vegetable pizza, pancakes with assorted vegetables. Lunch specials daily from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Chicken pilau, $25. Assorted lunch from $25 to $40. Soup special and crab and dumpling. Delivery of food available. Dinner a la carte on the pavement from 6 p.m. until burgers, chicken sandwich, hot dogs, fries and chicken, nuggets, shrimp burger, gyros, and anything else you can think about. Call 382-9347 to place your order 7 days a week.
Trinidad and Tobago, get ready for We Party!
We Party in Chaguanas this August 26th.
This is your truly Darrell. Dr. White. This is the Hitman Howard.
We Party!
It's DJs, artists, and great entertainment.
This is Bacchanal Man Blackie. Hey, this is MC Biggs.
I am the superstar.
We Party!
Join the More FM family. This is the old school assassin music cast. It's We Party! With music like this.
Sevina Yoka, I want to know
and
what's
this.
We wanna drink like God. Yeah. Oh, hey.
free cocktails for ladies and more.
T&T Limers, the new state-of-the-art nightclub in Chaguanas.
Mo FM in Chaguanas. We, the whole Mo FM team, we party August 26th.
Yes, we party. That's lovely. Get your special $100 tickets from any announcer or DJ of Mo FM.
In the morning, unless we're talking hard. As we party, we party.
So come have a great time.
Trinity Lighting, 123 Western Main Road, St. James. Special on LED bulbs. Purchase 4 LED bulbs for $100, get 2 free. Trinity, we stock a wide variety of electrical supplies and specialize in light bulbs and parts for all your residential, commercial, marine, and medical fixtures. Remember, buy 4 LED bulbs for $100, get 2 free. 628-8373 or 622-6935. Check them out on Facebook, Trinity Lighting, ETC LTD. Or shop online at trinityetc.com. In the Miami area, contact them at 305-354-2033 or 305-932-0727. Remember, Trinity Lighting welcomes you to their main store, 123 Western Main, St. James.
The rainy season is here, so be weather smart and change your tires to handle the nation's wet roads. After all, you don't want to be the one to cause any accidents, do you? So why not check out Racetrack Wheels right now? They're the only one that gives you quality tires to hold the road properly. And to top it off, Racetrack Wheels carries all sizes of tires for all makes of vehicles. They are the sole distributors for Salem and Achilles tires. These tires carry a full manufactured warranty and is the #1 tire for comfort and performance in this rainy weather. We have the latest rims in all sizes, all at drastically low prices. We also do blank wheels that could be drilled to your vehicle specification. It's all about new technology and keeping ahead of the game.
So hurry on down to Racetrack Wheels, 3 locations. 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, 82 Bethany Road, Bucco, Tobago, and 64th Southern Main Road, Chase Village. Or call 285-9168.
So my friend, take it from me and be weather smart this season and change your tires right now at Racetrack Wheels.
So you need a big prize, big money too. One thing that you could do. Scratch that, and win plenty cash. NLCB scratch. You could be an instant millionaire or win 10 grand a month for 20 years. Get a nice payday each and every month or win a best ride and park it in front. Buy a combo with money for total. Be a winner, you know what to do. Scratch that, and win plenty cash. NLCB scratch.
Visit any NLCB lottery center and scratch that today to win instantly. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
Put food on your table. ADC is affordable. Shop at ADC Supermarket, Cleaver Road. A very comfortable and clean environment. These prices are unbelievable. Come see for yourself. We have the best alcohol prices. Don't miss out. Get those specials on liquor. Put food on your table with ADC Supermarket, conveniently located at number 4 Cleaver Road in Arima. Every Friday and Saturday is real vibes and live entertainment from your very own DJ Christian on Friday and Saturday. Everyone is talking about ADC Supermarket. Shop in comfort and in a clean environment with the best prices for all your grocery needs. Secure parking. Remember, free delivery. Put food on your table. ADC is affordable. ADC Supermarket, number 4 Cleaver Road in Arima.
Hitman Howie T presents Teams in Uniform and Sportswear Cooler Cruise. Sunday, 27th August, morning, 9 a.m. sharp on the Harbor Master. Featuring CT and Antics, MCC, DJ Christian.
I'm drinking rum and Red Bull.
TC and the Hitman, Howie T. Howie T. Live performance by Ziggy Rampage.
This is how we do it.
Teams. Uniform. Tickets cost $200. Get them now at Bobby's Bar Curep, Sealands Bar, San Fernando, Ray 5 Beauty Bar, Mokoya Lights, Caliente Bar Curep, New Luna, Aruca, Vance International, Trinity Mall, and Arima.
Tiny lime, grab your bottle and spoon.
There's a party in the engine room.
Kirby's Kitchen, Busy Corner Ball, Chaguanas, Roadside Cafe, San Juan, Caps Bar, Kira's House, Sour Tea, Amanda's Grill, Excellent City Ball Spain, and 104.7. So pack your coolers and team up for teams in uniform. Cooler Cruise, Sunday, 27th August on the Mama Master. 104.7 FM is the official station for this event.
Looking to complete your home or business project? Well, the place is Michelin Hardware. We carry a large selection of roofing and plumbing supply, lumber, steel, water tanks, tools, and more. Get your sand, gravel, sand fill by the bag, yard or load. No one beats our prices. Visit us at M&R Building, number 97, Eastern Main Road, Aruka, or call 646-2144. WhatsApp 327-7761. Michelin Hardware.
Islands in the sun, together 50 strong. 50 years they have been here giving you the best. Trinity to the bone. KFC, TNT is home. The gonna down 50 strong every line anytime. Trinity to the bone. KFC, TNT is home. Doors open in 1973. St. James the first outlet in Trinity. It's TNT that make this singer. KFC TNT is really sweet, sweet TNT. Oh, we love up this country. Sweet, sweet TNT. Best place in the world to ever be. Oh, 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 oh.
It's KFC's 50th anniversary in TNT. Come join the celebration. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santosh G. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then call Priest Santosh G. 756-8401. That's 756-8401.
We are back. Oh boy. We are back. Time check. It's approximately 56 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. And you're listening to the Ground Report. Well, you know, today is Monday. So, you know, Rhea, with That's Not Love, will be in studio. Rhea, you will have to organize and play the disclaimer for me when you're going. Just having a little technical difficulties in playing the disclaimer or Pak Jong Grops and the people are trained that stupid and many little different little things. So, you got to take out the disclaimer for me when we cut off, right? You will have to do that for Maria. Nice. Let me just take 2 more calls or so, 2-3 more calls. And don't forget to go out and vote. Encourage everybody to go out and vote today. Morning, caller.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Malcolm X.
Who is not stupid. Today is the Last Supper. I want the old people to know what my grandmother used to teach me. How you make up your bed, you lie down. And let the young people know to go out there and vote. But whatever they get after today, this is a test where we have to send a message, what we like from what we don't like. And as long as we stay stupid, we'll be totally stupid. We need reconstruction in this country, and we need upliftment for the better for we children and we grandchildren. Go out and vote, Trinidad and Tobago. Vote wise, and remember, this is a test of the Last Supper that Jesus give us wisdom and knowledge to know what is right from wrong. Amen.
All right. While we are looking for the disclaimer, let's take 1 or 2 other calls there. Oh boy. All right. The numbers to call. 2 minutes to the hour.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed, Andy. It is important. So it is not people just a question of voting for the party of your choice or for the circumstance of your choice and the right to vote and you just go willy-nilly. No. The reason why you have a campaign...
Nice, Rhea. See you get it. Go ahead, Lennox. Thanks, Rhea.
The system assumes that you are knowledgeable. and that you know right from wrong, and that you know what is best for you and your society. That is the purpose of a campaign. And so at the end of the day, you are expected to be so well informed that when you go to the polls, you will do what is required in your best interest, and by extension, the best interest of the country. This is what this process is all about. It is not just the right to vote and choose somebody willy-nilly. It assumes that you are knowledgeable, that you will act in your best interest, and that is why you have a campaign prior to the actual casting of the vote, which of course is today. So by now, if you believe that it's just because you have voted traditionally one way or a particular way, as the case may be, it is not that. Disabuse yourself of that notion and understand it is about your own future, because you are voting for somebody or somebody's for a period of 4 years henceforward, as is the case with, of course, the 5-year period as well. So it's only in the ground report you will get those realities. It is not your right to vote per se, but it is the understanding in a democracy that you will act in your own best interest because you are knowledgeable as to what is right and what is wrong based on the offerings during the campaign. That is why you have a campaign. Understand that. I cannot overemphasize. Let me just say that those of you, after we leave here, of course, to get to EBC, because we try to give you as much as we can within the 3 hours we have here. But of course, the numbers to call, just take a note: 785-8206, 785-8206, and the other number 785-8211, 785-8211. Those are the emergency numbers for to trash out and to iron out any difficulty that you may have outside of the ground report. We try, as I said, there's nothing better than us around, but we only, unfortunately, have only 3 hours on air.
Nice. So Trinidad and Tobago, don't forget corridor transformation tonight, Lennox Smith.
Yes, and we have the midday update as well. And
the midday update, most likely, I want to believe, so long as I can do it, I will try for CUF to do it, where we can bring lock on to one of the media houses to bring the results, building up on the results live to all our foreign people and them thing now. And or yes, you can do it.
That's a very good. That's a good consideration, and that would be what we'll be doing on the corridor tonight. But during the midday update, it's just about an hour and a half. We will be looking at the trends and some of the issues that would have been considered, while of course not telling people who to vote for. Nice. It is expected that you know who to vote for because of what was delivered during the campaign. Understand that. That is why you have a campaign.
Nice. Only it's 2 minutes past your up 9 o'clock. Coming up next, Ria, That's Not Love. Right here on 104.7 More FM. Don't change that dial at all. Ria is up next.
Tiny and Ari, restaurant number 67, Western Main Road, Gym, opposite Standard, for breakfast daily, Monday to Sunday, from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. On the menu, sada roti, Friday, roast beef, pie, coffee, tea, Milo, vegetable pizza, pancakes with assorted vegetables. Lunch specials daily from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Chicken pilau, $25. Assorted lunch from $25 to $40. Soup special and crab and dumpling. Delivery of food available. Dinner a la carte on the pavement from 6 p.m. until burgers, chicken sandwich, hot dogs, fries and chicken, nuggets, shrimp burger, gyros, and anything else you can think about. Call 382-9347 to place your orders 7 days a week.
Why we love U-Juice.
I love U-Juice because it's a miracle drink for me. It works miracles for me. Okay, so I had a lot of pain in my hands. I was unable to wring a cloth or hold anything properly in my hands, because it was swollen. My feet, I couldn't walk properly. I couldn't wear a sneakers. All I could wear was just a slippers. After 2 weeks of using U-Juice, pain gone, swelling gone, and I'm here.
And when me drink, me get a natural boost.
The rainy season is here, so be weather smart and change your tires to handle the nation's wet roads. After all, you don't want to be the one to cause any accidents, do you? So why not check out Racetrack Wheels right now? They're the only one that gives you quality tires to hold the road properly. And to top it off, Racetrack Wheels carries all sizes of tires for all makes of vehicles. They are the sole distributors for Salem and Achilles tires. These tires carry a full manufactured warranty and is the #1 tire for comfort and performance in this rainy weather. We have the latest rims in all sizes, all at drastically low prices. We also do blank wheels that could be drilled to your vehicle specification. It's all about new technology and keeping ahead of the game.
So hurry on down to Racetrack Wheels, 3 locations: 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, 82 Bethany Road, Bucco, Tobago, and 64th Southern Main Road, Chase Village. Or call 285-9168.
So my friend, take it from me and be weather smart this season and change your tires right now at Racetrack Wheels.
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santosh G. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then